The Bible offers a gentle invitation. It's found in Psalm 37, verse 7. It says, "Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him." What a simple yet profound instruction for our busy lives. Think of it as a sacred pause. God is not asking you to do more or try harder. He is asking you to simply be still, to quiet your heart. Our world does not celebrate waiting. It celebrates speed. We have instant coffee express lanes, next day delivery. Everything around us screams, "Faster! Now!" So when we are faced with a season of waiting, our hearts can grow anxious. Think of the young couple praying for a child month after month, year after year, or the recent graduate sending out resumes into a silent void, waiting for a single phone call. Consider the person praying for healing, for a restored relationship, or for a sign that they are on the right path. The waiting feels like a heavy blanket. In these moments, our minds can become a playground for fear. Why is it so difficult to simply be still and wait? It's because our human nature fights against it. We are wired for action. When we see a problem, our first instinct is to fix it. When we have a desire, our impulse is to pursue it. To sit still and wait patiently feels counterintuitive, almost irresponsible. It can feel like we are giving up, or not trying hard enough. Our minds tell us do something, anything, but God's voice gently whispers, "Trust me." This internal conflict, the battle between our urge to act and God's call to wait, is the very struggle of the stillness. Stress and anxiety are active forces. They don't like stillness. We can say to him, "Lord, I want to be still, but I am so anxious. I want to trust you, but I am so scared. Help me to wait. Help my unbelief." When we choose to trust God's timing, something remarkable begins to happen. The frantic energy of anxiety slowly gives way to a gentle calm. It's the difference between holding your breath underwater and floating peacefully on the surface. This peace comes from a shift in perspective. Instead of focusing on the ticking clock or the unanswered prayer, we begin to focus on the character of God. Is he faithful? Yes. Is he loving? Yes. Is he all-powerful and all-knowing? Yes. When we remind ourselves of who God is, our problems begin to shrink in comparison. We trust that he is mixing the colors, preparing the canvas, and that the final masterpiece will be more beautiful than we could have ever imagined. This trust brings a profound sense of freedom, freed from the burden of having to figure everything out. I will do my part and I will trust you with the rest. The pages of Scripture are filled with stories of those who waited. Their journeys were not easy. Their faith was tested. But their stories stand as timeless monuments to the faithfulness of God. Think of Abraham and Sarah. God promised them a son, a nation as numerous as the stars. Years rolled by. Their bodies grew old. The promise seemed impossible. They laughed, yet they waited. Consider Joseph, sold into slavery by his brothers, falsely accused and thrown into prison. At the right moment, God raised him from prison to palace. He was positioned to save his family and a nation. Then David, anointed as future king while a young shepherd. He did not immediately become king. Years on the run, hiding in caves. He could have seized the throne by force. He chose to wait for God's timing. These stories are promises for us today. Like Abraham, trust God's power over impossibilities. Like Joseph, preparation for influence we can't yet see. Like David, character formed for future leadership. Day after day, they chose to trust the promise giver more than the problem. They believed God's silence was not his absence. So what can we do today in our own season of waiting? We can begin by letting go. Unclench your fists. Release your grip on your schedule. Surrender your desire to control the outcome. Picture yourself placing your worries, your timeline, your deepest desires into the strong and capable hands of God. This act of surrender is not one of weakness. It is an act of profound strength and trust. Let go of the hurry, and you will find a holy rest for your soul. Embrace the stillness. Sit in silence for a few minutes each day. Take a walk in nature. Pay attention to your breathing. In these moments of intentional stillness, turn your heart toward God. Remember that his timing is an expression of his love. A loving parent doesn't give a child everything the moment they ask for it. Sometimes the answer is not yet because we are not ready. Sometimes it is not yet because he is preparing something far better than what we asked for. Trust that his delays are not his denials. Let this truth be the anchor for your soul today. Be still, wait patiently, He is at work. In His perfect time, He will bring forth His beautiful plan for your life, and your heart will finally understand the profound peace that comes from trusting Him.